Hi guys, how are you? So sorry. I came home from working for 4 days when I'm not used to it, and my brain was tired and my body was tired, and then I'm busy in my head thinking about another project which I'm going to tell you about, and yeah, life stresses, man. So let's do market recap for 4 days at the Turner County Fair. Hi, welcome in. If you are new here, my name is Amber and this is oohaahcrochet. We talk about crochet stuff, we talk about life, we talk about the Garfield make-along. Yeah. All right, so Turner County Fair, South Dakota is in Parker, South Dakota. It is the longest running fair in South Dakota, over 130 years. Crazy. Lots of traffic for a small town. Lots of traffic. There's 1,400 people in this town. And yeah, I was very, overall, I was happy with the amount of people going through. Had this ended on Wednesday on a high note, with as busy as Wednesday was, I wouldn't have had any, I would have been happy about the whole entire thing, how it all went. Thursday, because I didn't do a video, Thursday was slow, you guys. Thursday was supposed to be the busiest of all the days, and it was the slowest of all the days, which is crazy to me. And the other vendors said that too, that the ones that have been there before said the same thing, that it was slower than they've ever had it. It was the hottest day out of all 4 days, but I just don't know. I don't know what happened that. So I will tell you, on Thursday, I only made $148. This is the day before, I made $368. So that tells you, like, I mean, and on Monday, I made $204. So that was even worse than Monday's. And Monday was supposed to be the slowest. Other than that, it was a great turnout. I will give you the numbers here. I'm just going to go over what I sold and what I had for inventory. So I'm just going to go down the list, and then I will give you total numbers for Mom and I, and expenses that I can, you know, put down. I don't know all the expenses, but well, we'll go through it. Okay, so I made, oh, and then by the way, I'm going to show you some things that are left. There's not a lot left, because I had just roughly over $1,200 in inventory, and I roughly made probably $400 inventory while we were sitting there. So, yeah. So I'm going to show you some things. If you would like something, if you would like to purchase something, you can leave me a comment in the comments down below, or you can message me on Instagram. You can message my email address, which is always in the description. On Instagram, I am oohaahcrochet, just like I am here. So you can message me there. Just let me know, hey, I saw your Turner County video, and I would like this item. I will give you the prices, and if you would like something, let me know. Or if you would prefer that I list it on Etsy for a specific order for you, I can do that too. Anything you guys help, or anything that you guys would choose to purchase, will help with the basement. Every penny right now is, we're just gathering it all so we can get stuff paid for. So again, if you'd like anything, just let me know. I'd be happy to ship that out for you. Everything is like super light. It shouldn't cost that much in shipping. Okay, so I made emotional support pickles, and we had them in this jar. Mom made me a little sticker, and yeah, so we put 2 stickers on there, and then we had them in the jar. So when I started, I had, I believe, 9 of them. Yeah, 9. I made 4 more, and the four that I made did not end up selling, but we sold 9 times 10. So we did charge $10 for these. So here is number 1 that I have left. This one says, this pickle is here to help you deal with all life throws at you. So there's that one. There's this Juicy Couture one left. Same phrase on that one, but we put this little sticker thing here. This is a Juicy Couture. I don't know if you can see the sparkle. That one is left. I have a mess on my bed, y'all. Seriously. Okay. We have, I thought he was so cute and he didn't sell. Just remember you are not alone in this pickle. And he's got a cute little face. This one is in the smoky green. This is in the, it's a variegated greens. I really like that one for the pickles. It turns out very well. And this one says pickle up your spirits. You've got this. And so I put the little cartoon eyes on him. He's got a really big nose. He's kind of short compared to I make them all in different like sizes and widths just to give them a variety. So if you want any of those, just let me know. Okay. So and that pickle jar is really cute. People like it when you have a display item. We figured that out real quick. I made mushroom pops. I made, let's see, I made 6 total. And then I made 2 more while we were sitting there. And so he is the only one I have left, actually. So I sold 7 for $5 each. And if you're not familiar, which I'm sure you guys all are, they pop like that. So there's 1 left. I made all these scrunchies and not a single one sold. Not one. I have them $5. I don't know. Everybody picked them up, said they were soft. I wonder, I mean, I have them on a rubber band, and maybe the rubber band just is not, if they don't think it is stretchy enough, I'm not sure. So this is like a green. There's a really dark Juicy Couture green, a light Juicy Couture green. That is these are sparkles. They got sparkles in them. So if you guys want one, they're $5. There's like this rose color. There's 2 of those. And this is like I don't even know what to call this, but it's not, yeah, so it's like a green. I have 3 of those. And then 2 of this purple. And these are velvet. Crushed velvet. So none of those sold. Bummer. Oh, and I went to the Dollar Tree and I got some of their chalkboard signs. So we used that for our $5 baskets, which worked really well actually. We just put that like that, and we had like all of the stuff in there that were the $5 baskets. So that worked really well. Okay. Mushroom pops. I had 2. I sold both. Those were $15 each. Chicken banana. You guys, that was the hit. I had 2, and then I had an extra banana. Well, I had a little boy that came back on like the 3rd day. Maybe, yeah, the 3rd day. He wanted the chicken banana. He had been by several times. But all that was left was the banana by himself. I said, well, if you want to, I can take a chicken, because I had just made a couple while we were sitting there, and I can attach it for you. And if you give me like, 15, 20 minutes, he goes, well, let me make a phone call. So he did that. And then he came back and said, well, I'll be back tomorrow morning. Can I pick it up then? And I'm like, yes. He was right there. He was like one of the second people there on Thursday morning to pick up his chicken banana. And those sold for $18 each. I sold all 3. Sold the large turtles. All my turtles sold. Large turtle was $25. The medium turtle was $18. That sold. All 3 of my little small ones sold for $8 each. I had 2 mini turtles in the $5 bin. Those sold. I had a land turtle for $12. That sold. I had 3 wolf cats. I made 2 while we were there, and I sold 3. So the only one I have left, if you're interested, or 2 I have left, are the Christmas kitty. He's in Christmas colors. And I discounted him down to 15 the last day. So he does have a tag for 15. So he's got green eyes and Christmas colors. And then this purple one. is left also. He's got a curly tail in the back. Purple. So he's $15 too now. I put him down to 15. Okay. I had one cow and that sold for 28. I had 2 axolotls made and I made 2 while we were there. I sold 3 and the last one is at the booth right now. Let's see, Swinging Pets, all of my mystery pets, all of them sold. Those boxes, I'm telling you, the link down below, it's an associate link, so if you purchase from that link, I might get a few pennies. But if all 11 boxes that I made sold for $15 each, that was a blessing, let me tell you. Okay, flat duck. I had a young man, I think I told you guys about him. He bought this and then he came back the next day and bought something else, and then he came back and the cow went to his mom. So I was very thankful for that young man too. And he came back and bought something for my mom too. Okay, so flat duck. I made 2 more while we were sitting there. 1 each day, I think. But I sold 1 for 22. The other one is in the booth. I dropped it off on Friday. And then this one is left. So if you guys want him, he's super cute. I have 22 on him. Okay. And then the axolotl snuggler, that was the red, white, and boom that I made. Previous videos, I had a picture or showed that one off. That sold for $28. The 2 pigs by Ella with No Catchy Name that I made in like a coral color, those both sold. I probably could have sold 2 or 3 more. Being that it was a county fair, I probably should have had more of those made. My dumpster fire sold my very last sale on Thursday at like 5:30, and we didn't get done until, no, it was 7:30, and we didn't get done until 9. Let me tell you, it was very, I was in tears. I was virtually upset, or very upset, I guess, because Wednesday went so well, and I was just like, man, this is going to be great. We're going to sell out on Thursday, and I won't have anything left, but all that money is going to go to the basement, and it'll be amazing, and I'll be able to pay down on some stuff. And then we didn't. Can never count on anything, you guys. You can't count on anything. All right, there was an octopus that didn't sell. The large peep didn't sell. The octopus, one or both octopuses I put in the booth. I have a large orange peep, and that is $20. That's probably more work than the large loaf cat, but it's still 20 bucks. Okay. Dumpster fire for 22. I don't know if I mentioned the price on that, but I had 3 mini stingrays, and I have 1 left. The other 2, one was on a keychain and one wasn't. Those both sold. They were in the pink color. I just have this rainbow one left that I made for Pride. So that is $5. And then the banana, the rat. I made 1 rat and that sold. I didn't get a chance to make another one. Stingrays, the regular stingrays, I had 8, I sold 7. So I sold all of them except for this one, and I sell them for $7 each. They are more work than the whale, which I charge $5. So I figured, well, $7. And I would have lowered them had they not been selling, but they were selling at that price point. So I had 2 banana sauruses. I sold 1. I put the other at the booth. I had 17 whales. Yeah, 17 whales, and I have 4 left. I made, I think I started with, I can't remember, but I made a lot of whales while we were sitting there. I think I made 7 while we were sitting there. So I have 4 left, and those sold for $5 each. These, I think, were all the ones that I made at the last minute. There's a red one. This purple, I was using up that purple yarn, which you can see in a couple of these. I have a sparkly green one. Sparkles. And then the pink. This is the last of my pink. So those 4 are left if you guys are interested in any of those. All right. I sold a $12 loaf cat. None of the tumblers sold. Everybody liked them, but they didn't sell. So let's see. Yeah. So I've got orange, yellow, pink, purple, and so this is a dark pink. This is a light. This is kind of like a coral. None of those sold, which is, I don't know. Everybody liked them. I mean, they're only $5, so I'm not sure. I did, like I said before, I made the mistake of not going under like I was supposed to on these 3. So those 3 I could understand, but the other 2, and maybe it's the colors. I don't know. I don't have a Stanley. I have a Yeti, so that could be part of it. Let's see. Chicken keychains. I sold 2, and I made a couple while we were there. So these are just little keychains, bag charms. I will put these in the booth. I have to have tags on them, and I don't have tags on my $5 items. And for me to put them in the booth, I have to tag them. And then I made another little chicken. I had a couple of these pre-made. I just had to finish them up. And so that was part of the inventory that I made extra. And sorry, I keep looking down. I gotta look at my notes here. I had a medium chicken and I did not sell it. I did make a chicken while we were there. So this is a $12 chicken. It is in Dollar Tree Premier yarn. I think I doubled it. Yeah, I held it 2 together to make it bigger. And then it is, I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, so it's really cute, but it's got like this marbled, speckled look. It's got white and red in it. I thought that was really pretty. Okay, I had 1 elephant and I sold that. That was a free pattern from Instagram. Blue bunny. Thank you. Where did you go? Oh, right here. I had this in the booth and it didn't sell. I didn't, it was in a booth and I brought it home, but it was part of my inventory. So he's available. He's $12. So he's cute. I thought he was cute. Chubby bunny. I think I found that pattern on YouTube. I had 1 octopus sold. That was in the blue yarn. It was in the same color yarn. And that's Bernat Blanket. That color blue. That sold for $10. None of my leggy frogs sold. I had a medium chicken for $12. That was in the tweed yarn. And I don't have any of that left because everything I made in it sold. So that tells you, oh, this tweed yarn. I had a loaf kitty in that, and that sold. And I believe I showed you guys that. I have a rainbow snake. And that is, that's $12. I probably could go lower on that. But if you're interested, let me know. It's in acrylic yarn. I just loved the way it turned out because I did not do the color changing. That's all the yarn. So I had nothing to do with how that one is. All right. I still have the dog left. I don't know. I have 20 on him. Again, was a lot of work for what he was, but he's in an off-white and like a black and white or black and cream color. I have 20, but if anybody wants them, I could do 18 on that. We'll put it down to 18. So he's a puppy. All right. Let's see. Okay. Loaf cat, dog, cappuccino. Oh, cappuccino. This is a pattern by Randy from Randy's Ramblings, and she's actually under the Dark Project right now. So she does she's a book author. So, but she originally designed this cappuccino pattern back in the day. I had 18 on it, but I would go down to 12 if you guys are interested. I'd be happy to have that go to a new home. Okay, and let's see. I had two bee keychains that I had at the booth. I brought those to the county fair and those sold. Those are $7 each. The mole did not sell, though I'm not really sure where he's at. He's not here. None of the dinosaurs sold. And I think I put those at the booth. Oh wait, oh, they're here. So dinosaur, they did not sell. And I have a purple one too, but he's kind of wonky. He only stands on 3 legs. So those I had for $10 each. And chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets were fun. Those sold. Those were an easy $5 make. And I made several while I was there. I sold, I sold 8. I started with 10, 12? No. I might have started with 8, but I sold 8. But I made 4 more while we were sitting there. So there's this one. He's just got a V smile. There's this one with the little cartoon eyes and the eyebrows. I thought those were cute. I did make up. So everybody that picked up a chicken nugget was like, well, it's a potato. It's a chicken nugget. It's a peanut. And I'm like, it can be whatever you want it to be. So this one I actually made into a peanut. I thought it was cute. So there's that one. And then this one. And I ended up, I didn't have black acrylic yarn, so I ended up using the Bernat blanket in black, which makes it thicker, and I'm not sure that it's the best look, but it's there. Oh, and here is a leggy frog. This one is $5, and this one is $6. This one's got, it's like a variegated purple into like a red rust color. That is there. And I had 1 strawberry keychain that sold. I had 2 octopuses / jellyfish. 1 sold, and I made another one. So this is that light purple, just trying to use up all the ball. And gummy bears, I had 3, and none of them sold. I actually have 4, I think. So I got this one. This one was at the booth, but this is a dark purple gummy bear. It's $5. It's like a coral color gummy bear. I only have $5 on them, but they didn't sell. So 5, and then a red. Now this one I made while we were there. Okay, I have a large bee that did not sell, and that is at the booth. Caterpillar. I left 1 at the booth, and then I have 1 here. So those are those are 30. The bee was 25, but 30. People look at it, but they didn't get it, so kind of a bummer. I made 1 chicken and an egg while we were there, and that sold right away. I believe I told you guys that. That was $13. I had 1 mouse, and I made 2 while we were there, and 2 out of the 3 have sold. So this one is left. This one I made at the very last day, so I probably made it by like 6 o'clock. I was just finishing with him. So there is that. So cute. Yeah. Anyway, that is $13. And then I made a blueberry, and that sold. Though I think they thought it was an octopus because it kept getting flipped over. Okay. And then, oh, I didn't write this one down. This one I grabbed from the booth. It was a snake. I have $12 on it. It's got really sparkly pink eyes. And what else? Oh, I made pickle keychains. I told you that a little girl that had bought the rest of the pickles had asked me if I could make a keychain, and so I did. And then I made 2 more. These 2 obviously didn't sell, but the one that the girl got, she was super happy with it. And so I made some more. I'm going to put tags on these and put these at the booth because I think they'll sell there. I don't think it'll be a problem. I didn't write these down. There's a Christmas Leggy Frog too, if anybody is interested in that. That is $6. Let's see. Okay. So I have these market bags. I really thought them, I mean, people look at the market bags, but I just don't think for the price that they're interested. But I have 35 on it. I'm pretty sure that the other YouTubers that I know have, you know, put that much on it too. So I don't know the difference, but there's a lot of work that goes into these when you're doing the handles. I mean, they're fast and the fact that, you know, you have all these chains, but the handle and the wraparound, that's what takes the longest, I suppose. So I have this pink and like rainbow colored yarn here, so 35, and then I have this red, white, and it's a white, but a red, white, and blue, but it's a really dark blue with the red. So those two would be 35 each if you're interested. Market bags are made out of cotton, so you can wash them and real easy to take care of. This is that bag I made out of acrylic yarn, and this really pretty, I believe it's retro stripes. I have 25 on it. Mom did line it for me, so I don't know. The handles are what takes the longest out of the whole thing, I think. So there's that, and then these have been hanging around for a while. I believe I showed you guys these, but maybe not. But I have these washcloths that I made. Bert, Ernie, and Oscar the Grouch. I have 25 on them. People thought they were cute and funny, but obviously nobody bought those. So this hat I made a long time ago when I was actually making hats. And it is, I believe it's a Heidi, I forget her name, but anyway, hat. I might just put these in the Garfield make along too. There's another hat. Oh, and the scrubby dresses. That's what I wanted to show you guys. Let's see. What did I do with my... Okay. So I make these scrubby dresses, and I think I've told you guys about them, but you weren't able to see them. So I use the sparkly scrubby, the regular cotton, and the scrubby, the normal scrubby. So they just go right on a bottle. You can do it like that. You can dress up your bottle so you don't have to have, you know, whatever your bottle shows here. You can make it pretty and put it in your room. But I have $8 on these. And again, this I follow the pattern from Crystal with Bago Day, and it's a vintage dress pattern. I think they used to make towel covers, so you can attach a ring here and do it down from the ring, or you can attach a ring underneath and you can put a towel under. You can hang up a towel like that also. So I have the purple and the blues. Those are $8 each. So there's that. I think that's everything. Let's see. So again, if you guys want anything, if you're interested in anything, let me know. You can comment down below and I will get those out to you. Okay, so let's talk numbers. Mom made total over the 4 days $321. I made $1,026. I was really hoping it would be a lot more, because as of Wednesday I had 878. I was like, okay, we're gonna blow through that 1K. We're gonna have an amazing it's gonna be closer to 12 is what I was hoping. Yeah, didn't happen. So 126 after all of the fees. So after taxes, we'll end up paying, we'll have to pay $80.62 in taxes. Our booth fee was $250. Well, our booth fee was $150. Having insurance was $100. gas was $50. So, and Mom and I split all that. We did pay the booth fee prior, so that was already paid for. The insurance was paid for. But, yeah. So after taxes after taxes, I will have just roughly over $900. And as you guys know, if you watch the videos, I already spent 60 of it just in like clothes, socks, underwear, and stuff for the kids. And then I gave Donnie 60 to buy mud and tape for sheetrock. So it's like, it's already gone. It's already gone. I giving Mom $300 to put down on the card, on the credit card that is paying for all the supplies. So it's like, it's literally gone. I did take Jacob and we went and got more clothes for him. So Michael is like tall and long and Jacob is short and kind of stout. And so they're the same size, technically 1820 or 1416, but because they're different sizes around, we have to have different, they can't all just wear the same clothes. So that's unfortunate. But the other thing I wanted to tell you about is, as you know, I mentioned the booth, that the booth was closing, but they are not closing. They're going to change owners. And I did go down on the 15th. Every month is when I pick up my money, or if I owe them, I have to pay my booth rental, or my little square foot box that I have is $20 a month, and then they take 15%. So I sold $46.75, and after the $20 and the percentage, I sold $55, and then after the percentage and everything, I got $26.75 back, which helped pay for Jacob's clothes. At the booth, I sold emotional support pickle, the banana chicken, a chicken nugget, a stingray, another stingray, and an elephant. So not very many items, but hey, it was enough to pay for the booth and give me a little extra, which is exciting. What else was I going to tell you? Oh, the big surprise. Are you still watching? Oh my God, are you still watching? 32 minutes in. This is going to take a while to load up. Okay. So I got approached by the principal of Robert Frost Elementary, which, if you guys remember, Miss Bell, which was in the Garfield Make-Alongs video with Kristen. Kristen is the principal. Miss Schoolstead, sorry. Miss Schoolstead, Miss Bell are in that Garfield Make-Along like video of me presenting and stuff. Anyway, she contacted me after however many years being at Garfield, and she wants me to make a project for Robert Frost. There's 25 classrooms, and I need to make 25 times 7. So there's 7 characters. So she wants me to crochet these, and I'll show you what they look like. So they are road runners. So I am going to make 175 Roadrunners, you guys. 175 Roadrunners! If you have a pattern that is anywhere close to anything like this, please let me know. I ordered the Edwards Menagerie birds. So that'll be coming. I got it off of eBay. I went ahead and ordered it because I figured I could use parts and pieces for like the feet and the bills. The feet and the bills. Maybe the wings even. So I did that. I have it in my head like, okay, I can make the feet. I can make the shoes. I'm not too sure about the tail feathers because some of them are pointy and some of them aren't, and some of them are out. I do have an idea of how to make them stand up. I was thinking those foam core things I can use for the feet to help them stand, because they're not going to be toys. They're going to be in the classrooms, and it's like I think like one is curious, one is be patient, never give up. I can do this, so like their support things like never worry and always curious. This is like curious somebody, I can't, curious Kathy or something, and positive Pete, and so they all had different names. So these are going to be things that they're going to implement in their classroom and give kids the reminders. So yay, she thought about me. And I was hesitant to ask, but I did ask her, you know, if they had a budget for it, and she said yes. Now, the math doesn't work if you're thinking like you're gonna make thousands of dollars. No. They offered $525, so that will pay for the yarn and the stuffing for sure. My time, it will probably just be donation. So is it worth it for me? Yes. My plan is to get tags. So like get the tags and put a tag in each one of the birds with my name, the oohaahcrochet, and you know, maybe care instructions. I'm not sure what goes into those tags. I know they make them for bags, but I know they make them for plush too. If you guys have links for those, let me know, because I need to order some. I think it'll be a good idea. I'm hoping that the school itself will have some sort of announcement or introduction, or maybe some sort of way to get my name out there, like, hey, oohaahcrochet made all these for the school. If you guys like to purchase anything, you can go to her Etsy, or, you know, that's what I'm hoping for, is that get my name out there, and that it'll give me more business. I did go ahead and order eyes, because I thought that these would work good. So I got cartoon eyes, and that's what I looked up. I got these off of Amazon. I ordered 3 packs of these. So they're cartoon eyes. They've got different like shapes. They've got different backs. But I thought because of the eyeballs that those would work well. And Mom thinks I need to keep it small because of the price point, because normally I would do them in Bernat blanket, but because of the cost and $175, I have to do it in acrylic, and they have to be smaller. They're just going to have to be, I don't even know what to show you for size-wise. They're probably going to have to be like this big, you know, like 6 inches. So I don't know if that's okay with them, but that's probably for my time and my effort and the yarn, it's probably going to have to be a smaller size. I was thinking 8 inches, you know, because your legs are going to give you some of that height. But yeah, I keep debating it in my head as far as what to do. But then I also got more sparkly eyes, and these actually look like they will be a good eyeball. So hopefully those will sparkle. So I ordered that right away. I'm going on Michael's tonight and trying to find, actually I'm going to go down to my yarn room and to the storage unit to look at my yarn to see if I can find something. I went to my Michael's and I applied for a credit card there to find the colors. It's like a dark teal, but it's like, it's kind of like this, but a darker teal. And then there's this like hot pink, and so the yellow, the orange, there's like even a darker blue, black, of course. But so I'm going to look at my stash and see what I can find. And then I'm also going to order some yarn on Michael's and get that coming. The check should be here Monday. That's what I'm hoping. So I'll get that deposited. again, my hope is that I'll get my name out there and I'll get more business, and maybe I'll even get more referrals to other things. So hopefully that all works out. If not, I'm donating my time for charity for school, which is what we do for the Garfield Make-Along anyway. If you guys are not familiar with the Garfield Make-Along, please watch the other videos. But we gather stuff for the kids at school, and hats, gloves, scarves, and then small amigurumi like this. And that is given to the kids. And everybody, we've had places as far as India send stuff in for the Garfield Make-Along, which is amazing. So, and those, if you guys can get those in around Labor Day or shortly after Labor Day, that would be wonderful. I will gather all those together and show you guys what has come in, and then I'll get a total, and then we'll eventually get them to the principal, which I need to make a scheduled appointment this time because I always catch her when she's super busy, because it's school and it's crazy and she's the principal. So I think that's all I have. Again, if you have any ideas on patterns, I can freehand, and which I think I might have to for some of these, but it's just about shapes. So that's what I'm going to work on, and getting the bills and that kind of thing. We'll see. I'll probably do like one of each and show her, make sure that she likes it, and then make multiples, which is 25 times each. The first 25 are due September 20th, so wish me luck, because it's going to be a lot of work. But I'm excited. I'm excited. It gives me another option. I still have the 4 granny square cardigans I have to get done. I will be doing that in between working on this. School starts soon, so I'm going to be doing car crochet, which I'm hoping to do a video for you guys, like how much in a week can I get done in the car while waiting for kids. And yeah, super chatty today, sorry. Hopefully you guys stayed to the end so you could hear the exciting news for that. I also might have another Roseanne blanket in the works, and I've got a zebra snuggler to make for my cousin who bought the dinosaur snugglers. So lots of stuff in the works. You guys will be seeing a lot of information from me. I still plan on doing Vlogust. I'm going to continue doing that. Again, if you guys wish to get anything, just comment down below or hit me up on Instagram. If you're friends with me on Facebook, you can hit me up there. My email address is always available. So, or like I said, if you want me to make an Etsy order, I can do that also. All right. I hope you guys are well. I hope you had a wonderful weekend, and tomorrow's Monday. We have open house for the kids. Wish me luck. Well, I don't know why going back to school always makes me so nervous, but on top of everything else that's going on, it's going to be a busy week. All right, you guys, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.